am highly delighted to join you today to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Eastern Nile Technical Regional Office under the theme, A Decade Building Eastern Nile Cooperation. I would like to warmly welcome all of you to celebrate the anniversary with us. In the same note, allow me to warmly welcome the newest member state, the Republic of South Sudan, represented here today by the Honorable Minister of Irrigation and Water Resources of the Republic.
Today we are celebrating the 10 years anniversary for ENTRO. It was established 10 years back. Actually, ENTRO was established by the Eastern Nile Council of Ministers. These are the governors for ENTRO, and through a program called the Eastern Nile Subsidiary Action Programs, which is one of the programs that is initiated under the Nile Basin Initiative umbrella.
At this moment, we have to maybe look two ways. We have to take stock of what we achieved over those 10 years, and we have to look forward with more aspirations and more cooperation to come. Of course, the spirit of cooperation among the Nile Basin countries and the launch of the NBI was really a great milestone, and it reflects the will of the countries of this Nile Basin family to cooperate together for the efficient use of the resources. But at the end, it's not what matters is not to have the resources, but it is have to manage it, and have to manage it effectively and efficiently, and to the benefit of our peoples who deserve a lot of work and dedication on our part.
In the next 30 years, the African population will double. In the developing world, poverty alleviation and economic growth will remain the top priority for decades. The need for development is gigantic. The challenges are monumental. In Africa, in the next 30 years, the need for energy may well grow by a factor of 4 or 5. And the investment needs in hydropower alone in Africa has been estimated by the African Development Bank to be around 20 to 25 billion US dollar per year. Food requirements will more than double in 30 years, while renewable water resources per capita will, per definition, reduce by half. More countries will face severe water scarcity and will not be able to achieve food self-sufficiency. Countries will have to rely more and more on food trade and on the increase of the productivity of rain-fed agriculture. I speak specifically for Africa. And while Africa has the lowest water storage per capita, the risks of severe droughts and floods will dramatically increase if global warming continues. Fortunately enough, huge potentials are still untapped in the continent.
We in the Nile Basin collectively have no choice but to cooperate and aim with the cooperation. It is through this cooperation that we can maximize the potential of our God-given waters of the Nile.
Non-cooperation will mean regression to pre-NBI status with all its undesirable features. It will mean we will all be done by one adversely impacted by climate change, for we will have been least prepared collectively. Non-cooperation will mean we will lose the trust of all those who have worked with us, invested in us, first and foremost our peoples, who have to shoulder the burden of having to live daily without a square meal. Development partners who have invested in us both technically and financially, and even the trust of the rest of the world that is watching us.
In the absence of cooperation between these countries, this means this is a damaging issue for the development of the three countries, because they are sharing a very important resource. I think they need to make extra efforts for investment, mainly for dams, for water sharing, and this will lead definitely to the development of the three countries. Without that, we can't go forward.
There is no doubt that without cooperation, not only the cost effectiveness of investment, of individual investments, will be reduced, but also the competition for water can only increase dramatically, leading to conflicts, leading to mistrust. So there is an absolute need for cooperation, and non-cooperation is absolutely not an option in such a region.
The option of cooperation carries lots of potentials and lots of benefits to be materialized. The other option, not to cooperate, means simply waste of our resources, waste of our time, waste of our efforts, and at the same time waste of the bright future which we hope to achieve for our countries, our peoples, and our future generations.
During the last 10 years, ENTRO served as a catalyst for increased cooperation amongst the three Nile Basin countries. Several projects and programs selected and prioritized by the three countries and financed by the development partners as well as the countries have been prepared and are under implementation by the countries themselves. It was also possible to test on ground the benefits of cooperation during this time.
6 of the 7 IDIM projects were successfully prepared with ongoing implementation. The Ethiopia-Sudan power supply interconnection, the first in the basin, flood preparedness and early warning. We have completed flood 1 successfully. This internship program. Now we have 2 batches already in this program, and the third is ongoing. You see some of the young people around here. We are very happy that these are not only contributing to the generation of knowledge, planning, information, and knowledge, but also contributing to the grooming of a new generation of technical people, working together as a team, going beyond the myths, because they are developing a shared understanding of the system, its potentials, and its threats, and the need for cooperation.
A development partner, we can only advocate for the preservation of a world-class quality knowledge center. I wish ENTRO a very happy 10th anniversary, and we stand ready to celebrate the next anniversaries for the years to come.
There is an impending pressure, demographic pressure induced. In the next 20, 25, 30 years, the population of the Nile Basin will double. There is going to be the uncertainty from climate change impacts. There is going to be the demand for energy security, food security, water security, what have you. All these demands will put immense pressure on the water system, because water enters into many areas. We have to optimize, we have to be more efficient, we have to be more innovative. Unless we cooperate, there is no way to meet these growing pressures and demands.